Alright guys, we are back for another Dokkan battle video. I need to get to the EZA TUR tier list. I guess lucky me that they decided to go with what appears to be a dead week this week rather than dropping what should be the EZA for Physical Super Saiyan 3 Goku and STR Kid Buu, so I can get this out. Dokkan dropped a lot of stuff in a little time frame. I didn't want to do a tier list just for when in Ultimate Gohan came out because these guys were already in the data, but I hadn't had a chance to use them. I haven't done their long videos yet, but I've been using them extensively. I've got a really good feel for what they do. I've used them a little bit against Max Buff's Kid Buu. Again, I feel like I've got a solid foothold on what these guys do. Again, I don't think we're going to be getting anything probably for a couple of days still, so I am going to have time to knock out their long videos, and I'm going to make sure to do that. Probably tomorrow will be Gloria's long video, then maybe the day after will be Majin Vegeta, and then maybe the day after we'll do Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku. Okay, so let's just go ahead and jump in. Let's start off strong here, and let's just get going. So we got Kefla at number 10. Kefla at 10 seems to be comedy to me because of how busted she was when she came out. But remember, her and Physical Rose on Global were essentially post 9th anniversary characters dropped into a pre 9th anniversary meta on Global. So it's like, you know, I'm sure if you're looking at it from a global perspective, like Kefla might have been one of the strongest characters ever, right? Like in the game's history, just the environment she dropped into. I like Kefla, but I mean, she does still need orbs in order for, like, you know, to dodge, you know, be able to get a lot of her supers in. She's effective, but I just feel like we have better characters at this point. I mean, the dodge or die characters certainly can be useful when it comes to something like, you know, Max Buff's Burst Mode Kid Buu, who kills everything instantly, so you gotta dodge or you got no chance anyway, right? But I like her right there. Next is Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, for a while, I feel like you probably could argue, a little lag here, come on. You probably could argue these two. Tech Gohan, I'm not the biggest fan of him. He does need more defense. This should not be for one turn. It's just not enough. Because when Tech Ultimate Gohan was running shit for years, he was an untouchable defensive wall. Nowadays, you're just not an untouchable defensive wall unless you've got guard and damage reduction, pretty much, right? Like, you gotta have both. And, I mean, he only has both his first turn. He can be an effective character, but he's not what he was. Definitely not. Now, he does have that attack debuff, which I guess right now my mind is going to be very skewered towards, again, as I've mentioned, the Max Buff's Burst Mode Kid Buu. He's not exactly a great boss to be considering, truly, because he's like a 2027 boss with all of his buffs up. But, I mean, it is still interesting to get a glimpse at what types of characters could be useful, or, you know, what mechanics could be good for it and stuff like that, right? Tech Ultimate Gohan's solid, but again, I do like the characters above him probably a little bit better. Now, Broly has, okay, Broly can be very, very good. I've seen people do these lists where they've had Broly, like, mad high, and, like, I get it. But Broly, he's made out of paper mache turn 1. Turn 1, Broly can get ass blasted off of the field very, very simply. You know, he does need to get rainbow orbs in order to get his massive support, which I'm having trouble. Yeah, so you want this and this right here. Like this is the lion's share of this character. Now, again, I feel like with Tech Ultimate Gohan, they have some similarities in that they can get bitched early, but the difference between the two of them is that Broly is going to do a lot more damage, but Broly is a strong support, and he's also creating rainbow orbs. Even if, like, a support character is going to get me killed over and over and over, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, I'm going to run them every time. I mean, get used to, you know, Goku, Gohan, and Trunks, I will be using them every single time I can because their support is so strong. Super EZA Kid Buu dies. Every time I run him, we get a game over in the video because of him, and I'll still be running him. Supports are just Very good for the team. Very, very helpful. So that is certainly like a tiebreaker over Broly. I feel like Broly, to me, feels comfortably better than Tech Ultimate Gohan. Now, I have Bojack maybe a little bit low here. I think, you could definitely get Bojack a little bit higher. This next tier, I feel like you could easily do a little bit of movement between a bunch of these characters. I actually want to grab Super Easy 8 Ultimate Gohan as well. Whoops. Yeah, my bad. Whoops. I want to get Super Easy 8 Ultimate Gohan as well, right? So we kind of have these two. Now, okay. Basically, okay, when you transform with Bojack, he is really nasty, supremely powerful. He can be very, very, very strong. He could do a lot of damage. He's just a very effective character. He's going to be guarding with decent defenses. I just wish that this bullshit was not... This is rough, dude. I've found this to be a real pain when it comes to team building. I'm not going to come to you with the strongest argument of all time, but the reason I like in Ultimate Gohan better is his is rather simple. It's just super class rotation. Boom. That's it. If this was just like a full extreme rotation, oh my god. How much better is he? If instead that's just, if the whole rotation is extreme, he's guarding. Oh my god. He's 50 times better. 1,000 times better. So much better. If it's just, if he had just the same restriction that in Ultimate Gohan does. And the other thing too is that Bojack has just got the guard and the support. In Ultimate Gohan, he's way better. Never mind. I'm ridiculous. This guy is really effective. He can guard to tank normals, and then if a boss supers him, he has plenty of dodge to handle that while supporting. This is a very solid character. This is a good character who, there's value in being a nice, effective floating character. And that's what this guy is. Eventually, that'll be Carnival Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks' destiny as well. And I think he's going to be very effective for quite a while in a floating role. Carnival Gotenks. So next we'll get Full Power Frieza. I actually wanted to get Super Easy Gohan above Full Power Frieza, but I decided to really give it up to the fact that Frieza can perform pretty well in slot 1. I mean, circumstances and stuff certainly will matter, but I think Frieza in slot 1, I'll take him. I think he's pretty effective. And he can work well with some of these Terrifying Conquer, Space Traveling Warrior, Inhuman Deeds type characters. As the fight goes on, he's not going to be able to go slot 1 anymore. But certainly, like, using him, it has never really felt that bad. I like a character that could actually give me value for slot 1. And give me value for slot 1 early in the fight, too. Early in the fight, oftentimes, is when things can be the trickiest because you don't have control of your rotations, right? You can't control what your rotations are when you enter the fight. So, I do like Frieza like that. Next, we'll go ahead and grab Int Super Saiyan 2/3 Goku. This guy, like, I feel like they just cucked him, man. Like, they were close. He is frustrating to me. This is like, if we want to do the Potential Man meme, I think this guy is a good candidate for Potential Man. Like, he can dodge. He can do this. He can do that. I hate this. This dodge chance with the HP condition, I despise it. Because, it's all well and good. Oh, he's got 70% dodge. Does he? Sometimes he does. Sometimes he doesn't. The thing about HP conditions, they are not consistent. You're not going to get the same thing every single time. So, I am not really a fan of that. I hate this transformation condition. Because it's 3 separate things you have to fulfill. 1 enemy, above 50% HP, and turn 3. It can be frustrating at times. There's a lot of fights where transforming with these guys is really not that easy. Super Saiyan 3 Goku is very, very good. But, again, he is a victim of this same shit right here, where your HP better be above 50%, right, in order for him to really have the dodge. He can get slapped up pretty easily, but I do really like his Rainbow Orb changing. He does feel like a little bit of a less consistent version to me. of Trunks and Goten. I would definitely say I prefer their design over Goku. And I mean, just this right here, I love this ability, which they've started handing out. A character can get hit or dodge. You know, Daima Goku has that. I think that's great. They don't need some stupid ass transformation. They're just got what they've got right away. We're in the day and age, you know, moving away from transformation characters for quite a while. I think is a good thing. We're tired of it. We're tired of that shit. Like just give it to us right away. We're good. I'm ready for start of turn Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. You know, start of turn Perfect Cell. You know, start of turn Blue Vegito. Like start of turn, what's some villain? I don't know. I don't know. Kid Buu. Yeah, Kid Buu, I guess. I don't know. Just start a turn stuff is what we're looking for. They could be very effective. Keep in mind that new sub-EZA Goten is pretty good. So, you know, a lot easier to activate their active. Guaranteed dodge. Hello. And then also multiple turn support if you do have that Goten around. I think Goten is effective. I like the Trunks and Goten. Again, I think they're a better version of Super Saiyan 3 Goku. Now, I would say this. I think people are absolutely nuts if they have Vegeta even close to Beerus. I'm sorry. Beerus, I see people talking about him here and there. I don't know if I just see like one or two people saying this, and I'm just getting my takes colored by the fact that, like, I just see like one person say it, and I've just got that stuck in my head. Vegeta's not fucking close to Beerus, man. It's not even close, dude. It's no argument whatsoever. Number one, Vegeta is God in Majin Vegeta form. But, I mean, you could use him in slot 1. Situations will occur where, you know, this guy's going to be more effective in slot 1 than who else is on the rotation, for sure. But, like, Beerus is kicking Vegeta's ass in slot 1. Which, I mean, these guys' defensive units, that's what really matters. I mean, maybe, you know, it is good. Majin Vegeta in slot 2 with his ridiculous stats. I mean, we have a boss right now to truly test out those capabilities. I should try and set it up and see how Tech Majin Vegeta eats max buff Kid Buu's super attack. The 9 million super? I bet you Majin Vegeta could easily live it. He probably can, right? The 9 million super from Kid Buu, I bet he could tank it. This guy, after he attacks in Majin Vegeta form, oh my god! They're not touching him. He's not going to be touched. But it's after he attacks. So, yeah. Now, Beerus also has a team protector mechanic with his rage mode. Beerus is just so very busted. You'll see people say, oh, but he doesn't have teams. And it's like, is that true? Because he fits super goddamn good on Tech UI Goku's team. And people would say, why would I run him? Because he's better than most of the fucking characters you guys want to run. That's why. Because he's straight up better, dude. He's better unit. Right? Like, super easy Tech Beerus or physical Gogeta. Beerus is head and shoulders better, man. Like, again, he's on that team. We have Beast Gohan's team. Again, why would you run him on Superhero? Because Tech Beerus is better than most characters on there. That's why. And then, oh, look at this. Another team. Tech Broly. Why do people say Beerus doesn't have teams again? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Do you know? I don't know. Frieza. I'm not the biggest fan of Frieza, but he is on that team as well. And then, oh my goodness gracious, is this another fucking team he's on, by the way? It is. Beerus. Head and shoulders #1. He clowns the rest of this list. Beerus is definitely a character who feels more so like a mistake. Glorio is like this as well, where it's just like, the reason they feel like a mistake is how far ahead of everything else they are. None of these clowns are close to Beerus. I do like Vegeta. I think Vegeta is very handy, but I absolutely despise this transformation. Wait. Why does this say 80? Wait, what? It's 50. Yeah, what? Is that like a mistake? So, yeah, I guess a little bit of a mistake when clicked on Vegeta. Yeah, it's 50. It's 50%. I hate that 50% shit, man. It's just frustrating. I feel like I've had bad luck with it, true, but I mean, I just don't like it. And this guy is kind of a fish, right? This guy, well, actually, he just straight up sucks. Goku is a little bit better in base, because Goku has got the dodge, right? Neither of them are tanking worth a damn, but Goku isn't tanking, he's dodging, right? But obviously, once you go, Majin Vegeta is way better than Super Saiyan 3 Goku. It's not even close. So, there we go. Again, let's take a look at, do I feel stupid for anything? Is anything a mistake? I mean, occasionally people are talking about they like Kefla better than Tech Ultimate Gohan. I mean, you could argue that. I'm not really fighting against that. I don't know. Is there some, maybe some people would say Broly could go higher. Broly really can get killed early pretty easily. And, I mean, you go through it, like, you're fighting Android 17, the Goku and Frieza fight, Broly's dead. You know, Janemba could kill him. Gogeta could kill him. Like, it's just like a lot of these big bosses could very easily kill Broly. I mean, a lot of these characters could easily be killed, but, like, Broly is not just some invincible juggernaut, right? He is very good, though. So, let me know what you guys think. Thanks, guys, for watching, and I'll catch you guys... Here, wait, here. Let me do that. I'll catch you guys next time.